that Ted Kennedy and his family would create a full-scale replica of the Senate chamber and open it to everyone.
A presidential tribute to the late Senator Ted Kennedy as the Edward M. Kennedy Institute for the United States Senate was officially dedicated this morning. Today was a day of remembrance and pride for Massachusetts.
The ceremony honoring the late Ted Kennedy and his impact on the politics of today. John Keller is live outside the Kennedy Institute. John, what a big turnout there was for this.
Yeah, David, Paula, anyone who is anyone or has been anyone in Massachusetts politics was here, it seemed, although some of them didn't seem to get the memo that it was held outdoors because there was a lot of shivering going on. But there was a lot of warmth here as well at this ceremony, warm recollections of Ted Kennedy's life and work, and also warm remembrances of the era of politics he represented where sometimes stuff actually got done.
What if we carried ourselves more like Ted Kennedy?
A great question from the president, one the new institute hopes to answer for generations to come by showcasing Ted's skill as a legislative deal maker. But at this ceremony, speaker after speaker from both parties bemoaned the loss of a way of getting things done in Washington.
The place hasn't been the same without him. But if we learn the right lessons from the late Edward M. Kennedy's example, from his love for and his achievements in the U.S. Senate, we can make it better.
All politics is personal, and no one in my life understood that better than Ted Kennedy.
Teddy wanted people, young people in particular, to rise above and move beyond reports of gridlock and poll numbers and become active participants in our democracy.
We live in a time of such great cynicism about all our institutions, and this place can help change that.
A tall order for this unique new institution, a goal seemingly beyond the reach of our current incumbents. But for all the praise of the U.S. Senate here, it's worth noting how Ted's eldest son is charting a different course.
I think serving in a General Assembly of a state is an important job. I mean, these states have big problems. And, you know, they're laboratories of what can happen around our country. And it's where real progress is being made today as opposed to gridlocked Washington, D.C.
I find it interesting that Ted Kennedy's eldest son, Ted Jr., who once looked at running for the Senate in Massachusetts, has instead chosen to seek office at the state level. And his younger son, Patrick, longtime congressman from Rhode Island, left Congress after his father's passing and is doing very well as a private citizen doing mental health advocacy. Perhaps an indication of why Ted felt the urgency of trying to reignite respect for the U.S. Senate and for Congress among the younger generation. Coming up at 6, I'll share more of the laughter and the tears from today's Kennedy Institute dedication. Right now, it's back to you, David and Paula.